Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. The Brewers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
2-0 count, the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now, continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Aguilar on at first, nobody out. And no offer there from Cain, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Braun, a 27-year-old. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out
there. In now, Paul Molitor as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
Standing in now, Robin Yount, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number two. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Two down, runners at first and second. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Into the box, Matt Kemp, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up on the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Morgan leads off second with one gone in the inning. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here now the 2-2. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
So striding in, Tony Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Throwing to second.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at one.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. Two out here and a runner at second. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Shaw over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next from Milwaukee, Travis Shaw, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Shaw.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He went deep in the contest last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Lorenzo Cain would be next. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Ready now, Lorenzo Cain. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The set and the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 1-2. On, he pops it up. Morgan moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Ready now for Cincinnati. Barry Larkin. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Barry Larkin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Pops this one up. And there's the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Kristen Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. Yount comes up with it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting it, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up, straight up, as this is right around home plate. And Grandal able to make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Braun, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
In now, Paul Molitor. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. Foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is skied out toward right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Digging in now, Robin Yount looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Kemp. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ball 2.
2-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 to Joe Morgan.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder,
Into the box,
27.
Matt Kemp hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's the 0-2. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Kemp at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez. The 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Shaw gloves it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In is Christian Yelich. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit out towards second. To his right, Morgan. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Johnny Bench.
Leading off for the Reds, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
That's
A ball and no strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And that's out number 1.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Into the box now, Barry Larkin. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The 1-1. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Larkin stands at second with 2 gone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Third baseman.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Molitor. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Puig coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So runners at first and second here with one away. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. He's set and the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Braun over at second. Molitor at first, one gone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for one. Over to Perez for a side retiring double play. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Reds 1. Joey Votto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at third. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
And now is Yasiel Puig. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. High and deep to center field. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So striding forward now, Matt Kemp. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 2-1. Zach Duke takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 32, Zach Duke.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yelich.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Duke has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner toward right center. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Yasmani Grandal is on deck. Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Shaw stands at first with 1 out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Jimmy Nelson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jacob Barnes
please.
will come on out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen as
for
he'll
the
be
Brewers,
appearing in his third game this
number
season.
50, Jacob Barnes.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. He's batting cleanup
Leading
in this one,
for the
but
Reds,
will get us started here
first
in the
baseman,
inning as they look to
Tony
wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. This pitch is popped up, and there's your first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Standing in, Johnny Bench. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Striding in, Barry Larkin, 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Yount ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Brent Suter comes on
please.
now, and this move looks
Now
to be all about
pitching for
playing the
Milwaukee.
matchup here.
Number 35.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Jesse Winker will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
Bench leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For Cincinnati. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 67, Matt Bowman. Now playing shortstop and
now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Jesus Aguilar. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Kemp is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Winker is after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Into the box, Paul Molitor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Brewers strand one. They still lead it 2-1.
7th inning stretch.
Jeremy Jeffress takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 0 for 9. And there's ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Jeffress playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-1 hit sharply on the ground. Yount over to his left, and the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1. high in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Braun has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Our score remains 2-1. Jared Hughes has been summoned
Now
from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Jared Hughes.
Leading off the inning, Robin Yount as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Nope,
lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded to first. Perez fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Travis Shaw.
Ready once again, Travis Shaw. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2.
Well,
too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. His career line against Jared Hughes. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Shaw is off at first with 2 away.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Raisel Iglesias will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Manny Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Manny Pena.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Jesus Aguilar.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Flip of his glove for one. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. Corey Knebel will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Corey Knebel.
Settling in now, Joe Morgan. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for the Reds, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball one. Fastball well outside. Knebel, a native Texan. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
The 1-2 hit on the ground to short. Yount scoops it up, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the ninth. That means game over.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 now. Tony Perez is on deck. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping into the box, Tony Perez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Johnny Bench, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just hung in there on that one. Kemp, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. The Brewers lead it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
David Hernandez. Now catching and batting 6.
Striding in to start the 9th, Lorenzo Cain, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's set and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
2 balls, no strike.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
The third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So digging in now, Paul Molitor. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. And there's ball 3.
3-0 the count.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Kemp looks up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Michael Lorenzen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Lorenzen.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Three runs already home here. Now it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Heading for second is Yelich. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Yelich, a runner at second with 1 away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Yasmani Grandal will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready to take his hacks again, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Standing in now, Corey Knebel. Popped him up. Suarez shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another full count pitch on its way. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Brewers 10 and the Reds 1. Now batting, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tucker Barnhart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Jesse Winker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
I got the count 1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Yasiel Puig. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In to score the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan, as he hits one on a line to left field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Milwaukee scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Jimmy Nelson takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Corey Knebel works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.